Good morning. Unbrainwashing America, number 6. Veterans are not heroes. I'm a veteran. I'm no hero. I did not honor my oath when I was in uniform. I didn't do my job to defend the country from domestic enemies. Neither did any other veteran. So all the veterans that are being honored today are people who were negligent, who did not do the job of defending the country from domestic enemies. Our domestic enemies are named Democrat, Republican, and Esquire, and bankers, and TV news critics. Those are our domestic enemies. There may be some other subversive people hanging around that are also considered domestic enemies, but the main enemies are the politicians and the lawyers. And we know that no veteran did their job because no politician and no lawyer has been arrested for treason and or espionage. So all of us are guilty of negligence. TV and all the politicians are going to call us heroes today and thank us. What they're really thanking us for is for not honoring our oath, by not arresting all of them or hanging them for treason. I suppose they have to have a trial before you hang them for treason. But those trials would only take 5 minutes because they're all guilty, and it's simple to prove if you have a human acting as judge instead of an attorney wearing the black robes and pretending to be a judge. Attorneys can't be judges. I have to keep repeating that in the hopes that it will sink into some people and will spread so that all 300 million of us understand that all attorneys are enemies of humanity. Therefore, all attorneys are domestic enemies, and all veterans and people in uniform should be arresting them. That's a pretty simple message, isn't it? Does that help to unbrainwash you about all the false hero worship that's going on Veterans Day? We aren't heroes. We're all negligent. I admit it. I'm trying to do something about it now, and have been for the last 10 years, by making YouTube videos and writing things on the internet to try to educate all the goddamn morons who keep voting for enemies named Democrat, Republican, and Esquire. We haven't arrested those 140 million domestic enemies. That's what they are. They keep voting for our enemies. That makes them enemies. When you vote for a Democrat or Republican or an Esquire slash lawyer slash scumbag slash attorney, you're voting for an enemy of the United States. You're aiding and abetting our enemies. That's treason. Aiding and abetting, giving comfort to the enemy is treason. That's what you do when you vote for them. That's simple to understand, isn't it? You could ask questions if you don't understand, but nobody ever does. Because, of course, I'm censored by our enemies who own YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook, and they won't let my words be seen or heard by anyone. Besides the basic 100 to 200 people who always see and hear them. And a few of them check the box that says they like my words, and the rest are probably government spies who come to see what I'm saying and make sure that nobody else hears my words. That's what the internet's all about. Free speech. Say whatever you want, and the owners of the internet make sure nobody hears you if you tell the truth. If you're an idiot and you present controlled opposition, then they'll let lots of people hear you and see you. And you'll have lots of subscribers. If you support either Democrats or Republicans or lawyers or bankers or rank stupidity and ignorance, then they'll let your words be seen and heard. You tell the truth, nobody's going to see your words. That's what protocol number 12 tells us. Most people who watch videos on YouTube don't know what protocol number 12 is. And nobody's going to ask me questions to find out what it is. So I'm going to hang it up here. I'm a veteran. I apologize for being an idiot when I was in uniform and not going out of my way to arrest every member of Congress for treason. If you talk about this, then you can help people understand that every Democrat, Republican, and attorney is committing treason against us at all times. When people understand that and talk about it, then we can solve the problem. That's public opinion. You got to use public opinion. It's the most potent weapon that exists on earth. And if you won't talk about firing our corrupt government and arresting all of them for treason, then you're going to be slaves to them as long as you live. If you want to be free, you got to unite and arrest the government. Thanks for watching.